Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's pour. Tonight's pour is going to be a Hot Wheels theme painting, monster trucks painting. It's going to be a naturally fluid acrylic painting, a Dutch pour, and it is a commission piece. So the commission piece is going to be for these two big monster trucks. Now the client, Sabrina was her name. She reached out to me via she had my card, met her at a show, talked to her about this. I'm not sure which show. I talked to a lot of people, so I know I talked to at least one person about monster trucks. Evidently, I talked to two because when I brought up the conversation of monster trucks when we talked on the phone, it wasn't her because I showed pictures of my Gravedigger one that I had done before to the person, and she's like, "No, you didn't show me pictures." And then she's asking her husband, "Hey, did he show you pictures?" And he's like, "No, he didn't." I could hear him, "No, he didn't show me pictures." So this is somebody else, but she took my card, has my phone number on it, email, my social media stuff. She called me. I left a voicemail. We finally connected via phone and talked about this. So her son is a big Bigfoot fan. And so they found this, they sent these to me. It has Gravedigger as well. So, and they told me they were going to send these two, and we decided to finally, or they decided they'd like to have both of them on there. And I'm like, that's great. So then we decided that we're going to have them racing. So we're going to have them racing. And of course, since he's fans of Bigfoot, we cannot let Bigfoot lose the race. So Bigfoot will be winning the race. We'll fix the race on this one. So when I was going through my head, excuse me, about the background colors and everything, as you can see, Bigfoot is blue, yellow, and red, and Gravedigger is black, green. I think it has a little bit of purple in there. We might throw some purple in there to add some color. And so I was like, do I just do a black background and then do the stuff out the back? That would be blue, yellow, and red coming out the back. That would make a lot of greens. So now I'm like, no, I don't know. So I'm trying to think what would be best. So my thought was, hey, let's split it down the middle and just have Bigfoot colors on one side, Gravediggers on the other side, and that's what I'm going to do. So I've got my canvas on here. Now, this canvas is not going to be a regular canvas, a painter's canvas that has the, that is, here's an example, like a regular canvas, so you can push in on that, push out, like push up and stuff. So this is a regular canvas. So if you put something heavy on here, and we're going to have two a little bit bigger size of Hot Wheels pushing down on a canvas, when I resin that and put those on there, it's going to pull that resin. Sorry, you can see the top of my balding head. So it's going to pull that resin down on a regular painter's canvas, and it will actually pull resin off the edges, and it leaves little divots or something. I guess that's what you want to call it. So it pools in the middle. And actually a couple of them I have, it's done it on some Hot Wheels. If you get it in the right light, you can actually see the ring of the resin pooled there. You can tell. It's not overly noticeable. Maybe I just see it because I see like all the little flaws that I see in a painting that nobody else would probably see. So what I've done is when I've done a couple pieces that I've had bigger objects and heavier objects that I bought from Hobby Lobby, a wooden canvas. So that's what I have here. So I have a nice wooden canvas, and this one is a little bit bigger. I usually use 10 by 20s, and this one is actually a 12 by 24. So that's what we're going to use tonight for our canvas. So I'm going to have to mix the paints, and then I'll get back to the painting. I've already leveled it. I might level it again, but it's going to be pretty level. And so I have to mix the paints, and I'll probably start up after I've put the paint down. Well, maybe I won't, since I'm dividing the paint. Kind of show you how that process is. And then we'll get these out of the package, and before we're done, we'll hold it above just to see where it's going to be at. So I'll be right back. All right, I got the paints mixed, and so here we go. I'm going to start with the blue first. We're just going to do just half of it. And there was some junk in there, which I already seen some come out on the... And I don't measure this out and get half and all that good stuff. I just eyeball it. There's a piece of junk right there. So I'm just going to knock off the edge. Another piece of junk right there. Get it off the edge. Because really, actually, if it really gets on, mixes in, that's going to be fine. Really, it is. It doesn't have to be exact, precise, all that good stuff. Because I actually think I'm going to put some white down the middle. I think I've decided. Kind of give it another little cool effect on it. I'm going to blow it out too. More with a straw, just to do a thin white stripe. Kind of give it that illusion of speed. Although I'm not really sure. I don't really watch monster trucks. I thought they just ran and jumped over this stuff. I don't really recall any of them really racing, so I don't know if they do or not, or if they actually go fast or not. So let's get some black on there. And if we have a little bit more blue on there, that's fine, because that's Bigfoot colors, and we want Bigfoot to be the main focus of this painting anyway. Not the gravedigger, the loser. So this coming Saturday, just under a week, I have a painting class that I'm teaching how to do the fluid acrylic paintings. And if you've seen my other videos, I've talked about it a little bit. It's in Greenfield, Indiana, and it's at the Gilded Nest. And I have done a few, I guess, classes before, sort of. I was hired to do a birthday party for some little girls, 10-year-old girls, I think it was. It's funny, both of the parties that I did, actually, because the first lady I had talked to, the first one I did was for a group of girls, young girls, and it was, ended up, the lady had met me at one of my shows, and which is actually going to the same event that I'm doing at the first weekend in October or December. Excuse me, boy. And she reached out to me, took my card. Turns out she has a women's group, young women that they bring people in to teach them projects and just certain things how to do, and it ranged from cooking to arts and music and just all sorts of stuff. And so it was cool, but come to find out, we go to church. We go to the same church. It's a large church. It's probably, I think, total about 1,200 people go there. I think 1,300, something like that. And I've seen her a number of times since then. Talked to her, and then a lady hired me to do her daughter's birthday party. And it turned out that she was also goes to our church. And I see her every now and then, so it's kind of cool. All right. So I'm not going to do the white just yet. So this side's going to be the Gravedigger. This side's going to be Bigfoot. And so we're going to, so I have the Bigfoot here. So we'll have it about here. And where should we have Gravedigger? At least not even, about that. We'll have about that. So, I'll get the green. Let me make sure, let me mark this. So, if we have him here, we'll have him here. And then we'll make a little mark there so I know where to start. So let's put a little trail there. And we'll add a little bit of this purple in here as well. Awesome. Get this blown out. So, Gravedigger's here. He's going to be here. Excuse me if that's that right. Yeah. All right, so we're going to do some red. Yellow on top of that, which it's going to make some green. I know. I might put some on the outside just to do a little bit. And I'm going to do just a little bit more of this. And I don't have much black, but I'm going to throw some black in there. Yeah, there was plenty there left to do that. Got a nice puddle right there for a piece of jewelry, so I'm going to do that real quick before I blow over that. Now, people, I do jewelry, and this is how I do it. All right. So this is a cabochon. See, it's flat on the bottom. If you can see it, and it's round on top. This would go into the setting of the jewelry. So I put a piece of tape on top, and then I dip it in the paint. And so, I'll take the tape off, and that'll wipe off, but, so that, it really not a very good, I really kind of ruined it. So what you can do is you can wipe this off, because I didn't get the reason I ruined it is because I didn't get the whole bottom covered. I thought I had it. So we're going to do a do-over. This doesn't happen very often, but so I'll just get another piece of tape. It's not going to have the same nice pattern it did, but there's ways around that. Yeah, shoot. Well, I'm going to get from another angle, from a different side. So I'll take this tape off. And so you'll see it makes a neat pattern. And then I have a place over here that I set them on. Jewelry's not working out live camera. I'm going to cut that out, and I hope I remember to cut that out. All right, so I'm going to blow this with a torch real quick. Get my hair dryer. I'm going to do the Bigfoot side first. Now we're going to get this maybe we'll blow that up around a little bit. Get some blue in there. Some black. This isn't quite turning out how I wanted it. On the white, down the middle. Kind of a little bit more yellow in there. About out of red. Some red in there. what we're going to do, I think we'll be done with the grave digger side because it's just, he's going to be the loser, so we don't want to emphasize him too much. Which we'll have that right there like that. What we're going to do for him is give him some kind of flamey look to it. So we have the Bigfoot and the grave digger. Boom, like that. Alright. I think I'm gonna give a little bit of grave digger, a little bit of flame, but not much. Just a little bit to give it a little bit more. Just not as prominent flame. At the least kind of say, yeah, I got a little bit. Because I'm sure they're fans of all monster trucks and not just Bigfoot. So we got to give a little bit of props to the grave digger. But we won't give them as great of flames as... So there you go. So I think that'll be a killer piece. And hopefully the client will like it. I will send them a picture with when this is dry. What I do is I set the cars on it before I resin it, before I finally resin it and set the pieces in there permanently. I will send them a picture and say, hey, is this what you were looking for? If not, I will repaint it. And if so, I will finish it off. And I told them that's what I'm going to do. So they know that I will do that. That's my process, because I want them to have a piece that they will love and not just a piece that I think looks cool. Because they may not think it looks cool at all. So this will take probably 2 to 3 days to dry. and then I'll be able to, maybe in a couple days, I'll be able to send it to them, see what they think. So, all right, this is dry. I sent a picture of it with the vehicles on it to the clients. They said they liked it, and so I told them I'd resin it and it'd be ready here in a few days. So this is a 12 by 24 canvas. I have it taped in the back to be able to pull the droplets off when it hardens. And I've got another canvas right here that I'm going to be resining as well. So a 12 by 24 canvas, if you go to Art Resin Calculator and type 12 by 24, it tells you 10 ounces. So I have 5 ounces of each of the hardener and the epoxy mixed for 10 ounces. This 10 by 20 I have over here is 7 ounces, and so I have 7 more ounces. I actually went up just a little bit more. I got 18 ounces total. So I'm going to put 10 ounces on here, and the rest just a hair more. Just a little bit more. And the rest is going to go on the other canvas. So bear with me while I pour this on there. I won't go to that. I won't move the camera on that one. Slidey. So I'll get this corner in the back last. Alright, so what I do is I usually just have a plastic glove on, a rubber glove, and I just pour out the resin and spread it on with my hand. It's self-leveling. Now this canvas is a wooden canvas, and I've noticed using these here lately that they do tend to warp, so it's up just a little bit. I think it's just from the wetness of the paint. Kind of warps the wood. So I tried to push down on it. It just wasn't pushing down a whole lot. So, but I don't think you'll be able to notice it. So I've been getting more and more commission pieces. the second piece I'm going to be resining tonight is a commission piece, but they never got back with me over. It's been way over a month, and like I did on this one, I took a picture of it and sent it to them when it was done to say, is this what you want? Is this, do you like it at all? Do you not like it? If not, I'll paint over it. And the other painting contacted me through my email, and so that's how we communicated. And even though I contacted him through the way I've always been in contact with this person, they never got back with me. So I didn't like the car that they wanted. To me, it does not appeal to me at all, that car. So I'm putting on the car I want on it, and I'll just sell it to somebody else. Somebody else will like it. All right, so I got the bubbles on this all popped, so we're gonna put the grave digger in, and then we're gonna put the Bigfoot in. So there you have it. Little something in the resin. Me, I try to get that stuff out so it's a nice clear look, and you don't always see that in there, that little speck or whatever it is. I think it's just dust or something, I don't know. So there you have it. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, hit subscribe. And please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this painting. If you like it or not. Thanks for watching.